and sees the house that her father and her live in destroyed, pretty much. And until she tries to call him Daddy, and screaming, a little bit of tears in her eyes, Daddy. And then she looks, and she finds what's left of her father, and she just goes to the floor like this, breaks down, and then out of nowhere, you got a couple of those followers still running around looking for more threats. Until she makes it to halfway to the garage, which is still a little bit intact, finds a trunk. Sorry, I killed the dog there. Finds a trunk, and she gets herself a little hatchet and starts breaking this trunk lock that she has. Inside the trunk is an AK-47, some memento she had from the war that she brought back home with her. And then right out of nowhere, she sees the reflection of the hatchet, which is very shiny, that they're about to come around shooting. So she takes the thing, she climbs back, takes the hatchet, throws the motherfucker, and you get a good thing like Kill Bill, and impales one of them right in the fucking face. Goes right through the mask. She runs, and everything like that, and tries to hide behind the house, finds some gasoline barrels she had for her bike, and she tries, I think at first, she finds a little bit of a gun that her father had their 9mm, tries to empty it in them, and realizes the bullets are not doing nothing. They got body armor. So on the one guy that's shooting at her, so she able to duck back around, get the top drop, goes on top somewhere, takes gasoline, throws it on top of him, and he's like, I can't see, man. And then she comes out nowhere with a lighter, and she goes, yeah, maybe this can help you see. Here's a light. Throws it on him, he burns to death. And that sets the tone of the film. And then she gets a hold of the AK-47. Good sequence where she puts it together, gets the bullets, puts the clip in, throws a gun, and goes to town on some of these motherfuckers. I mean, you have another good action sequence I had in mind in which her thing was sharpshooting. She knew how to snipe people far away. That was one of everything she was good in the service. And there's a sequence there where she's on top of one of the stores or whatever. She makes it on top of there. Because the town's pretty much run down, a lot of dead people and stuff. And she makes it to the top, and she sees 3 of them walking down the street in the body armor. So she figures she'd go for a face shot because the mask is not fully armored. And she shoots one of them in the eye, right in the eye. And then in the other one, she shoots him, and one of his clips, and it just blows up the bullets there. And he's shoots one guy. And then there's the other guy who we find out is the right-hand man, the Pierce. This character named William Pace, who's played by, I'm going to have him played by Gabriel Damon. Who you guys remember him, he was that little kid, the one that fucked up RoboCop 2. So he's going to get a good comeuppance in this. And he has a more twisted thing about it, because he's eating a burger while he's shooting people. Like he don't give a shit. And one of the people he kills ends up being a friend of Summer's character. And she goes and she tries firing on him, but she's already out of bullets from the AK-47. And what happens is she gets a hold of one of the other guy's guns that she shot. Now, their bullets could shred the body armor, but not kill him, just enough to ding him and put him a little bit out of commission, slow him down a little bit. So she fires on him. He's like, ah! And stuff. And then she's out of bullets. She's going to take the finishing shot until she goes, not yet. Too easy. And then she puts the gun down and takes a monkey wrench and whacks him with the monkey wrench. Pah! Right in the day, he blacks out. Next thing you know, she drags him away somewhere, and he comes to, and here's the fun part. He comes to, he's in his underwear, he's tied up with some alligator clips to his feet, his toes. And I guess it's somewhere outside, out of sight, or somewhere a little further inside, some place with soundproof. And she has the wires of the alligators connected to a battery of a motorcycle. And when she has the motorcycle picked up somewhere, lifted up, elevated, at least the back part, and what happens is she starts questioning him. Who are you? What's this all about? And who's pulling your strings, puppet? She does him like that. He tells her, being a smartass, you can't stop us, you skinny bitch. You can't stop. And then spits her in the face. And she goes, okay. Wanna fucking play? Alright. Turns on the motorcycle. He screams because the electricity from the motorcycle starts frying him. Ah! Ah! Shuts on the motorcycle again. Now, I'm going to ask you one more time again. Now, don't make me repeat myself. Who is in charge? What's this about? You think you can tell me anything? I'm a soldier in the war. No, you're not a soldier. Soldiers, the ones I've served with overseas, in the desert, in Iraq, those men and women are soldiers. You guys are a bunch of fucking degenerate cowards. Firing on a bunch of unarmed, innocent people. You ain't fucking soldiers. I'm a soldier! And she turned on the motorcycle again, fires him. And stuff like that. Yeah? Think I'm playing with you? Now come on. Where's what's going on? Okay, it's Pierce. Pierce. Well, what's that? A sign? A place? Who's Pierce? Roland Pierce. The radio. And then on his radio, Sam Worthington's guy was calling him. Hey, Pace. Yo, where you at? Where's that? What's going on here? What's going on? Just talk to him. Hey, bro, listen to me. There's a problem going on here. There's a problem. Look, what's going on? What are you talking about? And then she gets on the radio. She means me. I'm the problem. Who the fuck are you? Well, you're gonna meet me soon. Why don't you tell me where you are? And we'll meet in person. And you have a thing right there. Look, you think we can make a deal or something? Maybe you could contribute to our cause. Sorry, I don't believe in causes, especially a bunch of causes, a cause for a fucking degenerate shithead like you. What's the matter? You didn't get enough. You didn't get enough cheese on your pizza. Not enough pickles on your burger for you to go flipping out, destroying a bunch of innocent people's lives. You don't understand our cause. Your cause is shit. I'm gonna show you my cause. My cause is I'm gonna wipe this fucking town with your face. What's left of it. Put that as a cause. Put Pierce on the phone. Put my man on the phone. Okay, sure. Hey, Roland wants to talk to you. Hey, wait a minute. And then when he does him talking, she gives him the radio to talk to. She walks away and leaves the motorcycle on. He's frying to that while he's screaming. Ah! So then with his headset, because he's talking to a headset, he goes like this. He goes, what the fuck? So now, get a little bit of that thing there. So good action sequence. The whole thing with they have the bridge outside of town wired. So if anyone tries to get out of town, the bridge will blow up. So somehow the National Guard gets wind of what's going on, but they can't get across because every time they try to get across, they end up losing a couple of men. So these people, remember, they're 15,000 strong. He has a lot of followers with him, mostly teenagers and stuff like that. And there's one National Guards person who's has a radio, and Angie is able to get a radio across to him and telling him a little bit what's going on and stuff. And he learns about her and stuff. No romance stuff. Once again, like Al and John McClane's thing on the radio and stuff. I don't know. Could work. Maybe Cuba Gooding Jr. could play that character. Why? Because he's the black guy? I don't know. It could be anything. I don't know. It could be... I didn't think about who I can cast for that. You guys could think about something with that one. But get a good climax in the end, in which she finds out from the information she got from that asshole character, Pace, that they had another battle plan planned, a fallback plan, in case they couldn't get the tank. And when she gets through this, she masquerades as one of them, starts fucking them up. Practical shit, no quarter shooting shotguns and stuff. Rambo style, stabbing people in the throat or whatever. And everything like that. Maybe shooting somebody far away, would throw a knife at somebody in the face or something like that. And grabs one of the guys, and now we don't see what it is. She sees it. She smiles. She goes, "That could work. Where's the instructions?" "It's in the glove box." "But you never stop us." "What you said?" "I said you never." "No, speak into my microphone." Blows his brains out. And then it leads to a climax when the National Guard was able to get in, and Roland, Sam Worthington's character, he's not using his regular voice. I would say he has a southern voice, so he would have to use an American accent. Good to see Sam Worthington do that. And pretty much goes to town on some of the National Guard's people, and they get fucked up. Until out of nowhere, you see this big fucking monster truck from hell. And driving the monster truck is Summer. And the monster truck has some little steel tips on the side of the tires when it runs over people. And the song playing in the background is Seven Dust Black. So you get that music playing, and some of the National Guard people get behind the monster truck. They see she's there, and it's armored, so they use it as cover and fuck up somebody. She runs over some people, and they're able to fuck up the cannon part of the tank, where she has like a little grenade launcher, blows half of that up, and collides into the tank. And the tank is like halfway to a hill or whatever, and then she jumps out, and the monster truck and the tank go off the cliff together and stuff. They can't find him, but she figures out where the fuck he went. I don't know how. Maybe they get ridden in there. And we realize he's all dressed up and he's at the bank. And he's just emptying out the money in the bags. And you realize he had no cause. Once again, like Rampage. But except you do it better this time here. And he wanted the money of the town of that. So then she confronts him and stuff and has a machine gun in his face. Or whatever. She goes, "That's what all this was about, huh? A fucking robbery? That's why all your followers are dead and everything? All these people in town are dead to this?" And he responds back with, "Well, Hawks, you think I could interest you in a bribe?" He said, "The only thing that interests me right now is wanting to know what my father is 6 feet under because of this. It's blowing your fucking brains out." And then he goes, "You know what? I'm a soldier just like you was. Alright?" And then she looks at him, she goes, "You know what? You do look very familiar. Weren't you in basic training with us in boot camp? I think I remember you now. You were that guy that couldn't even get up in the morning to do any drills, who couldn't even do a push-up, who couldn't even do this, huh? Who did your own things, did this, did that, was a pussy, couldn't do anything hand-to-hand, couldn't do this. You ain't no soldier. You're a fucking reject. It's sad that people in this town think I'm a reject, but in reality, I'm not. You're the real fucking reject." Then he gets mad and he has like little tears in his eye. He goes, "I'm gonna fucking kill you." And she goes, "No, I beat you to it." And she puts the gun in his face and he got like a little bit of fear, like, he's gonna die. And then the gun's empty. And then he jumps back. And then she goes, "Well, I guess that just saved you pain." Throws the gun in his face. Pulls out a knife. He pulls out a knife, and you get a good knife fight between both of them and stuff. Where he's excited, he's pissed, kind of like Bennett a little bit. I'm gonna cut your fucking tits out and shove it up your ass. Yeah. And he's like, "Well, that's not very polite. Come here. Come on. And they're both going at it with the knife, and you get a good sequence there with the knife, blood squibs and stuff, and everything like that. And he tries to get her in a headlock until she breaks one of his fingers back from breaking the headlock, and stuff. Then takes the knife and ends up impaling him from his stomach all the way up through his thing. She goes, now you're a Pez dispenser. Because he says something about, "I'm a warrior!" And she stabs him in his crotch, goes all the way up with the knife, practical effect. And she goes, "Shh! Now you're a Pez dispenser." Pushes him back. Then she walks out, and that's the badass movie right there, Firefight, which will never be made, I know. The director and the writer for this, I can see Scott Mann doing this, hands down. Because this man knows how to work with practical action, practical fight scenes. And I seen what he did with Kelly Hu in the tournament. I'm sure he could pull the same thing for Summer. Most likely, maybe. Sam Worthington, he's a good actor. I just wish, it'd be nice to see him play this type of character. Somebody who's sadistic, who, kind of like a Charlie Manson type of thing, Charles Manson type of shit. A little bit with the Columbine stuff, just a guy running around loose fucking people up randomly because he's crazy and stuff. But in reality, he used all these people just so he can get the money in town. Once again, like Rampage, but done better, in my humble opinion. But that'll never be made, though. But yeah, I'm sure you guys will like it. Last but not least, this is a